unmute. There we go.
Hello, people.
Hello.
How are we all?
Great lockdown continues. I've got a mountain of painting to my right. How about you?
Yeah, same as usual. This should be good fun. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully it works. That's my main thing. Hopefully it works.
Got a team from the East Anglia Hobbit community, which is trying to get them all to join in. Hurry up, people.
Nice. So you're doing it as one or as a team, or?
We were going to do it as a team. Is that how it works? Or do we
it's entirely up to you.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you. I've actually had really good fun making all these questions, and it meant I just got to watch the films again.
There's only one rule round for SBG rules. I thought the whole thing was going to be
it's
most obscure.
Bit of everything. Like a general tournament quiz is my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I did have 6 rounds, and then I purchased Zoom Pro because I thought, let's make it fun, and it means I can go for a little bit longer. So I added SBG rules and say what you see.
What's Luke painting?
I have no idea what Luke's painting. Luke, you're muted, by the way. Everyone who joins is muted.
Sorry. I'm painting the base of my Mordor Troll Chieftain again.
Sweet.
Nice.
To match the rest of my army. You can say hello, Nikki.
I'm here as well.
To lots of nerds. It's not.
I'm sat in my section of the desk. Look, we've got. Oh, you, Joey, you up in there? Look, this is my section, my work section. Luke's got his painting section now.
Oh God.
So he can now sit and work and he can annoy me and paint while I'm working.
I was going to say, you've got a lot to paint, haven't you, Ginge?
Not really.
Well, it's lockdown. Get buy-in.
I'm about to, but I went on GW earlier.
Yeah.
And, well, yeah, most of the stuff that I want and need is not available. So
What do you want?
I need a lot of Mordor stuff. I need like the commanders battle around him, Sauron.
Oh yeah.
What else was there? Some more Army of the Dead. So I'll have to go to eBay for all that, I think.
Oh, Army of the Dead, eBay, dead cheap. Cheap. Can everyone see the screen, by the way?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Perfect. Excellent. Give it another 10 minutes or so and we'll see who's about.
How many nerds strong are we at the moment?
We are currently 8. 8 including me. But I've heard, well, I know quite a few people have been interested, whether they join on, because it's obviously
Uh-oh, that's not good.
It's dead
I can't
early.
hear what's going on.
Am I breaking up a bit for people?
Not for me.
Okay. Okay then.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Excellent.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, all. For those who've just joined, can you see the screen? Can you see the rounds?
Yep.
Excellent. Some of these might be a little bit obscure, but like I said previously, I've been watching the films and I've watch cast commentary, so I've got bits and pieces from everywhere at the moment. Of course, he's got a beer.
Who's that?
Who do you think?
Well, as long as I can hear what's being said, then I don't
there
mind
are-
how obscure they are.
I was going to say, I'll read them out, and there's some picture rounds as well. So.
Yeah, I think my Wi-Fi just cut out for a bit there, so.
Okay. I was going to say, I think it was only you who dropped out, so we'll
It's
see.
probably dodgy on my end then.
What, way up north?
Yeah, in the wilds of Fife.
So what's the time? We'll give it 10 more minutes. Let's see who's around.
Hey, Luke, let's have a look around your man cave.
There's not much to see at the minute.
I do want to see it. Shall I? Okay.
You do the thing, Luke.
In his man cave is a woman.
There's a woman.
It's not. It's called The Office at the minute.
It's the office at the minute.
Yeah.
You're telling yourself that.
Me, or you can see thing. I can't see the screen now.
We do.
There we go.
There you go. You do the call.
I need to move it. Oh, you've it's changed since you go. That's his little stay. He gets the little desk. You go in and over there.
There's a big space for the table.
Yeah, and that's why we've had to do it, so that you've got that. All that's going to be your space for the table to play. When I'll move all that, but yeah, that's your table space. Your new gaming room.
Back. Relax.
Hey, how did you do?
We've got no Sean tonight, Luke?
I haven't heard from him.
Be very interesting. So yeah, there's a thread on Facebook if you guys want to put your scores in at the end. I have got totals for each round at the end of. So what I'm going to do is going to run through all the rounds, then run through all the answers, and then I've got essentially the totals for each round at the end. So you don't have to calculate yourself.
Excellent.
I take it we're supposed to be writing our answers down on a sheet
Yes,
of paper, yeah?
pen and paper.
Yeah.
I am not doing any of the answer writing for any of you.
No.
Excellent. Just to make sure I'm not the only muppet sitting here with a pucker pad on my lap.
No, you're not the only one there.
No, definitely not. No, there you go. I've literally got proof. There you go. That is a pad.
An actual pucker pad.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, if you've got friends or anything you think might be interested, give them a shout quickly. And we'll start in kind of 5 minutes or so.
We're expecting Sam Hardy at some stage, but
Yeah, there are quite a few. So I know there's a group of Knots lads like Ed Ball and Jay Clare who are playing D&D tonight, which is why from 2 weeks' time onwards, it will be on a Tuesday, and it's going to be every 2 weeks because I'm not writing a quiz every week.
Fair enough.
I don't blame you.
So
Yeah, quiz every week, blimey.
yeah,
Interesting.
I was going to say, how often have people been doing quizzes with family, etc.?
I mean, not very often.
Once.
There's that. There's the one that bloke does on YouTube every week. We've been doing that. So
Yeah, we started doing that, and we've tailed off recently because it's got the stuff we don't know about.
yeah.
I haven't been doing any quizzing. I haven't even watched any quiz shows on telly.
Oh, nice.
I used to watch a lot of QI though.
Ah, more people. How are we all? Excellent. QI is a great show.
Yes.
I haven't seen it since Sandy Talks took over.
She's actually really good. She's actually really good.
Well, I always liked her as a panelist on it, so
Mm.
I'm sure she would be quite good.
Yeah, I went to see it recorded once. That was quite an interesting one.
Oh,
Nice.
Really?
This is going back. It was. I'll tell you. The reason I know when it was the day that Gordon Brown resigned as Prime Minister. That's
God, wow.
But it was literally like Stephen Fry literally just came out and literally announced it to everyone. So I can kind of say Stephen Fry told me that Gordon Brown had resigned. So
that is a good shout. That's an excellent shout.
That's not something you can just freely admit to all the time.
No, it's not. But yeah, no, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I've not actually watched it for a while, so I need to start watching it again because it is quite interesting. Pun not intended there.
A happy accident then, was it?
Yes, I think so.
Right, I've officially finished work now. I can talk.
Yes, Ali.
I was simultaneously in 2 meetings at the same time.
Oh, nice. Evening, Dave.
I thought you were unemployed, Ali.
Oh no, I got a job during lockdown.
That's got to be an impressive skill to have, actually, getting a job during the lockdown.
To be fair, I'm one of the contact tracers.
That might be why then.
Yeah, although I got phoned up about getting the job rather than actually applying for it, so I didn't even have to put effort in. So I won't take much credit for it.
That's such an Ali thing.
Yeah.
Evening, Mr. Parkhill.
Ooh.
Give it a few more minutes. I'm providing everyone who has just joined can see the screen.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Out of interest, is the reason we're doing it today because we're doing the other thing tomorrow.
No. I originally planned to do this every Monday, and then obviously quite a few of the Knots guys play D&D. And they were like, "Oh, that's annoying." So I was like, "Cool, we'll see Tuesday," and it seems to fit with everyone. And everyone who already said they would want to do it, I've come back and said, "Yeah, cool. Tuesdays is still fun." So.
Cool. On a different note, can I say Harry looks like Gandalf the White Return? With the lighting?
Is that bright? I'll close the blinds. It might. There we go.
No, it was nice.
So we'll give it a couple more minutes. We've got 19 at the moment, which is excellent. Let's say you can keep yourself muted, or you can join in and make little groans if you kind of think you know the answer, but don't actually know the complete answer.
I'm happy to make lots of groans. You love it.
I didn't realise it was that kind of web chat.
That's just the kind of community, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't talk.
We're doing sort of like 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey.
Oh dear.
I guess there's going to be, it's going to all be written down and stuff, so there's no chance to paint or anything along while listening along.
No, you'll be writing. You'll be writing.
Depends how good you are at painting one-handed.
I wasn't sure whether it was going to be like a shout out the answers and that sort of stuff.
No.
Oh God, that'd be pandemonium.
Yeah, I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
How many people have we got at the moment?
19.
Woo!
Penny.
19.
Isn't that one short of the number of people who went to the Council of Elrond?
It depends if you're going film or book.
19's the number of rings of power, exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, you're ruining questions 4, 5, and 6.
So essentially, each of the first 4 rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, all the questions will gradually pop up on the screen. Some of the others, there won't be all 6 questions for the round. So,
Lovely. Is that the second beer you've had since you went on?
No, the second beer's here.
right, I think this might be all. I will just double check and see, because I've seen some people asking stuff on Facebook. We'll just wait for the last to join.
Shit,
Dave, what's going on? Dave, what's going on with your background, mate?
I don't know. What's that?
That's cool. How'd you
I
do
didn't know you
that?
could put a video in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a virtual background.
You must have a powerful computer. Mine can barely handle the brightness.
I just thought that was the best.
You're still looking resplendent, Harry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Dave, put Lord of the Rings on in the background.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you've got a 30-second clip of anything, whack.
Well, no, because that'll be spoilers then. Like,
That's true.
Oh, look,
So-
Nat's got you got the White City, mate. Hello.
Oh, well done. Nice work.
Can everybody hear me and see the screen before we start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all good.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right, we will crack on with round 1. So this is all about the Fellowship of the Ring and the oh, come on. Here we are. Fellowship of the Ring. This is all to do with the film. So question 1. Which 3 characters paddle the canoes down the Anduin? Tom. Oh, Dave's in trouble.
Oh,
Oh, we've had someone drop out.
yeah, they're bored already.
Question 2. What is the last item to fall down the well in Valin's tomb?
I watched it yesterday. That's really bad. I can't remember that.
I've put in some questions which are exactly like that, where you go, I really should know this.
I really should know that.
Even my brother did this. Oh, Brandon's back in. So question 3. How many times does the cave troll whip his chain towards Legolas? Mike? If you join these every week, you'll get to know I like numerical answers.
Oh, what, you're actually asking me? I thought we weren't shouting out answers.
No, don't shout it out, but you've watched the film.
I know. That's even worse. You're just reiterating my mind is like a goldfish.
So question 4. Where did Frodo move to after leaving Bag End?
Is that even in the movies?
No,
No.
it's not. I've just realised. Carry on.
Wait, you said it's the Fellowship of the Ring. You didn't say the movie,
Then-
did you?
It's in the extended edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even in the extended
It's
edition.
not.
No, it's not.
Because
I've
they got
just
like
re-
half the Hobbit bit.
Yeah, I've just realised that. But carry on. As
It's
you were.
definitely in the book.
It's all right. I know the answer anyway. I'm just wondering if
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Question 5. What 3 things does Boromir call Aragorn when he is dying?
The R-rated version.
Oh, the beers hit lovely. And question 6, I'll give you a little bit longer on. But what are the 10 names of the families Bilbo mentions in his birthday speech?
God.
No. Oh, shit. I just wrote the wrong answer for the wrong question as well. Oh, shit.
you have to say all 10 to get 1 point. Is it a point per name?
No, for the things where it's multiple, you get a point per each. So this round is actually out of 19.
Oh, God.
Right, I'm going to mute you now because I'm going to do a speech out loud.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So yeah, I'll give you a minute or two on that. Yeah, when I did this, I kind of got a couple and then went, oh, okay.
I got 4-ish.
Oh, slow down there.
Luke, you getting any help from Nikki?
None at all.
I had no clue about any of those questions. I don't even understand what they mean. So.
Well, I think you
I
should
don't
do.
think you got to worry there. I'm going in a minute.
I think I've got 8 of them, but
That's a very good effort.
there's
I
definitely.
just realised I've written 11 answers, so I must have gone wrong somewhere.
Yes, I get. Yeah. Oh,
I might be quoting from the book here, so I might be wrong. So
Problem is, there's for the 10th name. There's one of 2 answers.
I will accept both answers.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, will you accept both, or are they 2 different words that you've written down?
No, it's one answer.
Okay.
With a correction.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to give it away unless you know it.
To be fair, Bilbo only says one of them.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
Yes.
So, right, moving on to round 2. The 2 towers. Question number 1. Who gives Theoden his sword once Saruman leaves his body?
It's between 2 of them.
Yes, one or 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this differs according to the books and the movies as well.
This is going off the movie.
This is going off the movie, all right.
Is it always going off the movie unless if it's not?
Unless I say otherwise, yeah, unless I made a massive cock up again.
Yeah.
So
I can just think of the book. God damn it.
Question 2. When Gimli says he's on 2 kills, what is the highest number Legolas says he's
The highest number. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In the bit on the wall where Gimli says he's on 2 kills, what is the highest number Legolas says he's on?
Oh, because he counts.
This is it.
Question 3.
Yeah, that's a clever one.
I had to watch this quite a few times. How many times does Gollum and Smeagol switch back and forth when casting out Gollum?
Bugger off.
God! How are you supposed to know that?
It's like how many leaves are on the tree in Lothlorien?
Yeah.
Crack of that.
Oh god.
Gollum, leave us alone.
No.
Is anybody actually playing out the conversation in their head?
Trying to.
If only it could.
Out of interest, is back and forth one or is switching one way?
Every time it switches.
Yeah.
So when he goes from Gollum to Smeagol and Smeagol to Gollum.
Yeah, I think this one might be a guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known this had I not watched the film like that clip like 4 or 5 times.
No.
Question 4. What is flying above Helm's Deep when the Rohirrim are preparing for battle?
Clouds.
A bird. Technically, you can't prove me wrong.
Technically, you aren't wrong.
I will tell you if you get a point or not at the end, Mr. Tetley. Question 5. What is the horse given to Aragorn by Éomer?
I take it spelling isn't important.
I'm not marking it, so as long as you know what you've written, then I don't really care.
Thank you.
And question 6. What does Éowyn say she fears?
The whole quote or just
The specific thing.
Ah, fair enough.
Ooh, I randomly know that. Why the fuck do I remember that?
It's absolutely weird the shit you remember and the shit you don't.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
So we'll move on to round 3. Return of the King. Question number 1. What does Pippin replace the planter with when he steals it from Gandalf? Question 2. What 5 things does Gandalf tell Pippin not to tell Denethor about?
Is this a point for each, is it? Or
A point for each, yeah. Anything where there's multiple is a point for each. Those kind of sighs are exactly what I want to hear.
I just can't remember whether one of them is 2, if that makes sense.
Question 3. Where does Theoden ask Gamling for every able-bodied man to gather?
Oh, yay!
Oh.
Done.
Well, this is tricky. I clearly don't know the Return of the King as well as I thought I did.
You'll
It's
probably
the third one.
you probably kick yourself when you hear the answers.
I probably will, yeah.
Question 4. Who first injures Gothmog?
That's...
Mike obviously remembers Return of the King a lot better than the Fellowship.
That's extended, not
Is it not?
Yeah, that is extended, actually.
Because
Is there any other version other than extended?
Well, there's this thing called theatrical. Not many people watch it.
You fucking snob.
Small confession here that might get my nerd card revoked. I've never seen the extended editions.
Whoa!
Oh.
That is criminal.
Is that legal?
There is blasphemy in the house.
I actually, Saturday I was doing a lot of painting. I just literally put on, because it was on Amazon Prime, I actually watched the theatrical version of The Fellowship for the first time since the extended edition actually came out. So it's weird when you've watched the extended edition so many times and then you go back and see the theatrical version. It's like, oh right, so that's we can actually see what's different.
Yeah,
So,
I do think they are better films in some ways. I mean, the Return of the King in particular is much better, but I still always watch the extended because there's just more goodness there, if that makes sense.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I think I prefer the extended edition.
So question 5. Who is holding the crown cushion during Aragorn's coronation?
And
Movies, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I've just read question 3 again, and I've realised it says where, not what. Now I get it.
I did wonder why you were looking so confused.
Yeah.
Question 6. What vegetable are some hobbits in awe of in the pub when the travellers return to the Shire?
Oh.
You see it quite clearly.
I'm gonna say be a different kind of fucking vegetable. It's gonna be like a vegetable that looks like another vegetable.
a humorously shaped vegetable.
So we'll move on to round 4, the cast. So these might be a little bit more tricky. Question 1. Question 1. What are Peter Jackson's 3 cameos in The Lord of the Rings?
As in, should you just describe them, or?
Ali, you're writing down your own answers. I'll give your answers at the end and you can decide if you want to.
I think you need to have the official name of the characters, which only a few people know.
No, because I don't know them.
So, this doesn't include his cameo in The Hobbit?
No, this is purely Lord of the Rings.
No, I did not know he had 3. I thought he only had 2.
Orc number 12.
Yeah.
Even his kids are in each movie.
Yeah, his kids are...
Stop spoiling question 3, guys.
The kids are some of the hobbits in the big party, aren't they?
Yeah, both in The Hobbit and in the Lord of the Rings. They appear.
And then they're Rohirrim peasants in the Two Towers. And
Yeah.
Thundering choices.
He's actually in every single one of his films that he's made. He's
Yeah.
done a cameo in every single one.
Guys, we could be ruining future questions here.
Sorry.
Well, you've got to know
yeah.
the answer in the first place. So, question number 2. Which member of the Fellowship does not lend his voice to the Lord of the Rings cast commentary?
Oof.
I only know this because I happened to watch it for the first time last week.
Right. You're just going to work out who's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know it, you don't know it.
I've never watched them, so.
You've got 1 in 9 chance anyway.
Yeah.
Because there's part of it that they do.
Kill the pony.
They do kind of cut some of the interviews over the commentary, and they add their voices in, even though they weren't actually recording in the commentary box, as it were.
I watched all 3, and this chap was not in it. So, question number 3. Who voiced Gothbog?
Same guy that voiced Elrond.
Question number 4. Which actor from the Fellowship did not get a Fellowship tattoo?
Oh, didn't know that. Thought they all got
Oh, this was on the Reunited thing, wasn't it?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who was it?
Reunited.
If you've met me, you'd know I like tattoos. So, question 5 and 6 are also tattoo related. So, question number 5. Who got the tattoo instead?
Just as well I didn't say that.
Yeah. And question number 6. What is the translation of the Elvish tattoo the Fellowship got?
I said this.
So, if everyone's good and proper, we will move on to a new round.
Ooh.
Guess the silhouette. What
Oh,
model is that?
Ooh.
And I want war gear with this one.
Oh, piss.
Oh, go away.
What, like all war gear or just additional war gear?
Additional war gear.
Oh, he might have a war horn we can't see.
You know the model. Shut up. Number 2.
That's got me.
I thought this one might catch a few people out.
I think I've got it, but there's
Yeah, I
2
think
things
so.
that I'm thinking of, but
I've got 2, but they're completely different.
yeah.
Once everyone's content, I will move on.
That's upsetting me.
Disappointed you didn't do a guess the pose round.
No, not yet. I've got plenty more quizzes to do.
Cool.
So, number 3. These are all taken directly off GW website, by the way.
Okay.
Frantic Googling.
These are not my own miniatures, no. These are the stock images you see. And number 4. I do understand these might be a little harder than some other questions.
Nah, just number 2 was bullshit. It's a lot easier when it's sat on the shelf behind you.
Yeah.
My cabinet's like right there. I should just be looking.
I was gonna say I've got
Just
one.
shows how honest I am, you know.
One there, and I've got one on my other side as well. I was literally looking around all my models when I was doing this run. It was great.
But Dave, I tell you what, if you've got eyesight to see the fucking models from there, good plan. That's shit.
Number 5. Little smirk from Mr. Clubley.
It's easy when you know the models.
Just the fact he said war gear.
With this one, I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can kind of see, you can kind of see what war gear he's got, can't you?
Oh no.
And number 6.
Ah,
Ooh, which one's that?
that's a good one. That does not give much away.
No, it really does not.
I painted him yesterday.
It does, and I'm disappointed if it doesn't. Excellent job.
Oh, Mike, I hope you got that wrong.
Yeah, I bet you did. You're like, look you, Mike.
I think I'll have to retire if I get that one wrong.
Right. Is everyone finished?
Yeah.
We will move on to guess the profile. So there is 3 answers for this profile.
Ooh.
Crikey.
What are they?
You want all 3 for 1 point?
No, point for each.
Well, there's 3 answers, so 3 people have this exact profile.
Yes, correct.
The last one, number 1. I can't see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's move 6, fight 5 with a 4+ shoot, strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4, 2 might, 2 will, 1 fate.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pretty sure I've got that right. I'll have to.
I think I know who you're going for, and I don't think it is right.
I will double check. I've got the books behind me. I might have copied it wrong. I could be entirely wrong. Give me a second.
I know one definitely.
No, I don't. I think the third one's differing strength.
Got to find the bloody page now. It's annoying when the pages stick together.
What have you been doing with your book?
Apologies.
What have you been doing with that book?
It should be 1 will. That's my fault. That's a typo.
Oh.
Right.
That changes everything.
Apologies. That should be 1 will.
Right.
Obviously, fat thumbs when I was typing this out. And I'll give you the next one as well, while you're still looking. So this has 2 answers, point for each again. Move 4, fight volley 3 with a 3+ shoot, strength 2, defense 4, 1 attack, 1 wound, courage 4, 1 might, 1 will, 2 fate. So again, question number 1 has 1 will. It's good to see no one looking at books unless Rollcock is looking down.
Writing.
Perfect. I'll give you another minute or so.
Okay.
Is everyone content to move on?
Yeah.
A couple more seconds.
Need a bit more time on the first one.
As good as they'll get on it, I think.
You actually got all of them.
I'm completely stumped on those, I'm afraid.
Hopefully I've got them.
I think I've got the race of the second one down. That's about the
Yeah.
limit of my knowledge when it comes to that species.
I was going to say, with Guess the Profile, you either know it or you don't. I tend to find with any quiz I've been to.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I think
the
you
same
can
with any answer?
you can start eliminating some for the second one, but it's tricky once you get down to the names.
So we will be moving on. Profile number 3. There is one answer. Move 6, fight 4, 3 plus shoot, strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 3, 2, 1, 1.
Three plus, but courage 3.
And I'll give you
a single
number 4.
profile I don't know off by heart for that army.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Number 4. Move 5, fight 4, 5 plus shoot, strength 4, defense 6, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4, 3, 2, 2, might, will, fate.
Oh, I know what army this is.
I know this one.
I think I know this one.
Don't remember the 5 plus shoot. That's my only problem.
Oh, you cheeky bugger! If I've got that wrong now, I'm.
Oh, you bring me entertainment, Mike.
I didn't get shit for question 1 anyway.
I'm just getting captivated by Dave Sweeting's background every time I look over at all you lot. Couple more minutes. Unless everyone's got answers.
I've got a answer.
I've got the right answers is a completely different question.
Yep.
Question 3.
Oh, yes. Fuck.
Out of the dark one.
Oh, I can't remember anything. I've not played for so long now.
So it's been a little while since I actually had to memorise profiles.
I can't remember how far something moves. I'm gonna have to have a go.
The only thing is, only thing I can remember is the movement.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
Everything's gone.
So we'll move on. Number 5. So move 6, fight 4, 4 plus shoot, strength 4, defense 4, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4, 1, 1, 1.
Okay, so that narrows it down to about 20%.
1, 1, 1, but 2 attack, 2 wound.
Oh, yeah.
Is that Ali go? Oh, yeah.
No.
I've probably got 2 profiles mixed up on 2 questions.
Playing Monty Python as a background, Dave.
And number 6 is move 5, fight 6, 4
Oh, when
plus
do
shoot,
Deadwin is?
strength 4, defense 8, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 6, 2 might, 2 will, 1 fate.
Is that will correct this time?
That will is correct. I don't even know how. That was the first one I typed out.
Well, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way.
Hey.
Hey. The 4+ shoot values really throw me on the number 5.
Not for me.
Nope.
I mean, again, I'm probably being cocky and I'll get it wrong.
I can think of loads of things that would fit that with, but
3+ shoot.
I've probably got them all wrong.
Number 5's thrown me. I've no idea what the fuck that is. 1-1.
2.
Yeah, I don't know what 5 is.
One. It's no, I know where it is now. Famous last words, I'm aware, but I know what it is.
Yeah, this might be my lowest scoring round, I think.
2 wins.
I agree.
So we'll move on if everyone's ready.
Yeah, go on then.
So SBG rules.
Oh, God.
So this is round 7. There's one more round after this. How many entries are there on the centuries chart?
Oh, come on. Nobody uses those rules.
Are you talking the dice rolls?
Believe that's the point.
Yeah, so on like a jump, for example, there's 3 options. How many options are there on centuries?
3.
A big guess, I hear.
I only came up with this question because I opened my rulebook and that was the first page I opened to.
And that was the page, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think I've got enough fingers for this one.
To be fair, up until you mentioned this question, I forgot there was such a thing as centuries.
Yeah, that's why I included it. Question number 2. Magical power durations are classed by what categories? I'm looking for 3 answers. Question number 3. What is the equivalent to with me for heroic accuracy?
Ah, there you go. Hang in.
Has Mike got that in one, is he?
Yeah. I think get it wrong. Back to question 2.
Question number 4. What does a model need to stun an opponent and a monster? So this is 2 separate answers.
Bloody big stick.
Yeah.
A bloody big stick.
So there'll be an answer for an opponent and an answer for a monster.
Oh, so not.
Are you talking about a dice roll?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you belonged to the piece of... I've gone with club and big club, so...
No, dice roll. I probably should be a little bit more specific. Question number 5. What missile weapon has a range of 12 and a strength of 1?
Ah.
Deadly weapon in the game, that is.
Yeah.
And question number 6. Which magical power is this? This power targets one friendly model within range. In the fight phase, the target model may re-roll all failed to wound rolls.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like I really should know that one.
I'm really looking forward to the next round.
It's one of 2, and I can't remember which one it is, this one.
How many rounds are there again?
One more after this. So the next round is the last round. So I'll give you another minute or so on these questions. See people racking their brains.
Or their camera's just frozen.
Cleverly, are you confused by a question?
No, he's just confused naturally.
I'm wondering if you'll give me loophole answers.
Oh,
Here we
Yeah,
go.
as it's you,
We'll
probably.
have none of that.
Yeah,
I mean, because technically a troll that's had the Wither magical power cast on it could throw a rock 12 inches in strength of 1.
No, because it's just combat wounds, isn't it? And anyway, it's a missile weapon. Hey. It's on the missile chart. Let's put it that way. So, moving on. Round 8, final round. Say what you see.
See what you see, Mr. Chip.
I love these rounds.
I love this round as well. The first
Oh,
one.
yes.
Obviously,
I like that.
don't shout it out.
The hell?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had so much fun doing these this afternoon.
I bet you did.
A twisted version of catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yep, literally.
I was never any good at catchphrase.
Share what you see, share what you see.
Sure to see, Mr. Chips.
Agog. I hate these things.
You're not the only one.
Give you a little bit longer on it.
It is not good.
I've given up on this one already.
Yeah.
These ones.
Admittedly,
Whenever I do these ones, I always kick myself when you see the answer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
See, when we're at tournaments, it's always someone else who gets it in the team. So I
exactly.
don't have to worry about it.
I was going to say, Mr. Parkhill, you're one at quizzes who generally does quite well, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm usually piggybacking on other people's good knowledge. I'm good on the film stuff and the cast and things like that. But
you're purely spokesperson.
Yeah.
Believe I'm literally just going to write down what I'm seeing and then read them out later.
That's a good idea.
So we'll move on to number 2.
Mate, you're going to love these when I read them out later. Especially that one.
No clue.
What are they? They're just to do with Lord of the Rings. It's not like they're quotes.
The SBG, Lord of the Rings, whatever.
Anything.
Anything you can see.
Harry Potter.
No, definitely Middle Earth and SBG.
Harry Potter.
I think I did make this one a little bit hard. But I'm not apologising.
See, all I'm thinking about is fist and crack, and I don't think that's...
I don't like where that's going, I'm going to be honest.
I know.
Especially whilst it's holding a pencil.
Yeah.
I'm moving swiftly on.
No, Harry can't actually see the picture. He was just saying what he was thinking.
Yeah. The screen's gone blank. What's going on?
So we'll move on to number 3, unless people want a little bit longer.
I'm good.
Good. Fine.
Cool. Consensus is number 3.
I feel like that picture accurately represents what I'm thinking when I'm looking at all this.
Yeah.
Just pure confusion.
Did you draw this yourself?
No.
I was going to say that table looks a bit too square. Well, that bar looks a bit too square.
Is Blazing
I've got it.
The artist? or is that something added on? I don't get
Ali,
it.
did you say you got it?
Blazing the clue.
I didn't even realise it said blazing in the corner.
Now you mentioned it's a real blazing nuisance. And no, I'm not going to stop. I apologise in advance.
I like this one. Mainly because I got it. But
did you get any of the others, Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one, I'm basically guessing.
Yeah. Moving on to number 4.
Fucking hell.
I like that. That's good.
If you haven't seen the cartoon, you're in a significant
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was a cartoon on Cartoon Network
Yeah.
many years ago.
I'm pretty sure I know which cartoon it is, but that's not helping.
I know a cartoon and I know his name, but I've still not got it.
I think I know
Oh,
the
no, I've got it
cartoon.
now.
I don't know
Wait.
his name. I'm screwed.
Didn't you get it?
Ah, yes. Got it.
Yeah, I got that one.
God, I'm just so crap at these. So crap.
This is the
And I
first
thought
one I've written an answer down for, but that's because I just don't want to have no answers in this round.
Harry's muted himself so he can say stuff out loud. So we'll move on to number 5.
I got it! Yay!
What, number 5 that quickly?
No, the previous one.
God!
I like this one.
Oh no!
I like this one.
Got that one.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's fucking funny. I like that.
Like I said, I had a lot of fun doing these.
Although the only thing I would say in the last one, for number 4,
yeah,
right, no idea if that's supposed to be a donkey or one of the crossbreeds. So no fucking clue with that one.
I'm not giving you any help.
And striped legs. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Just worked out what number 3 was.
I can't remember what number 3 was.
I can't remember what it looked like.
Confused bar. That's what I've written down as my answer.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm not owning that.
So number 6.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, yeah.
Very good.
I got
At last, something simple.
I love it when
good,
people
yeah.
chuckle when they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I've got this one.
Mike, Mike, I've literally been watching you the whole time because your reactions are amazing. Right, that is everything.
Oh.
Does anyone need a little bit longer on this last one?
I'm just going to have a quick look at the answers I wrote down, just to see if I can guess what the fuck fist pencil crack is.
Yeah.
Or in still water screen.
So the answers.
Yeah, let's have some answers.
So round 1, Fellowship of the Ring.
If I knew we were going to have an answer round, it would have made it much easier.
Which 3 characters paddled the canoes down the Anduin? The answers are Aragorn, Boromir, and Legolas. You get a point for each.
Because apparently short people can't paddle.
Yeah.
That was my thinking behind that as well.
Question 2. What is the last item to fall down the Balin's tomb well? It is a bucket.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Oh, I just got one of the picture rounds. Amazing.
Question 3. How many times did the cave troll whip his chain towards Legolas? It's 4.
Oh, yes. So close.
And on the 4th one, he climbs across it to shoot him in the head. Question number 4. Where did Frodo move to after leaving Bag End? Crick Hollow.
Hollow.
I had no idea on that.
Yeah.
My first answer was Underhill.
Question number 5. What 3 things does Boromir call Aragorn when he's dying? My brother, my captain, my king.
Yeah, boy.
I always thought it was kin.
No, it's king.
No.
King.
It's your own name. How did you get that wrong?
Again, point for each.
Right.
It's escalating. You wouldn't say my brother, my captain, and my family. That's
Yeah.
like...
Wait,
It's getting up.
Are you saying family isn't more important than brothers and captains?
Well, I mean, he says brother. That's family already, you know?
Brotherhood.
So, number 6. A point for each. You think you got 9? So four or five of them are pretty easy.
Yeah.
So it's Bagginses, Boffins, Tooks, Brandybucks, Grubs, Chubs, Hornblowers, Bulgers, Brace Girdles, and Proudfoots. Or and you can
I
have.
almost got 10. I put pubs.
You put pubs.
I didn't get grubs.
Oh, nice.
Can you say that again, sorry?
So Bagginses, Boffins, Tooks, Brandybucks, Grubs, Chubs, Hornblowers, Bulgers, Brace Girdles, and Proudfoots. / you can have Proud Feet as well.
Why did I just get the hardest ones? I'm so strange.
I was going to say
How many did you say there were? 10. Okay, 10.
10.
Yeah, I missed 2. Missed Grubs.
It's bad on all of them.
No, that's good.
Well done.
I missed.
I did manage to pick up all 10 of those as well. I'm a bit shell shocked.
Yeah.
So moving on to the 2 towers. Who gives Theoden his sword once Saruman leaves his body? It's Hammer.
Hammer. Yes.
Oh, what?
Changed it.
It's not.
I thought it was Gandalf because Gandalf says something about his sword, doesn't he? Says
he just says it.
He does.
Yeah, he doesn't do the dirty work. Yeah.
So when Gimli says he's on 2 kills, the highest number Legolas says he's on is 19.
Yeah.
How many times does Gollum and Smeagol switch back and forth when casting out Gollum? It's 21.
21. So close.
I had 19. Ironically, if I just put that for answer 2.
I put 25. I was just over.
Yeah, no, I watched it back, and some of them it's literally switching back to Gollum, and he groans, and then it switches back again.
How the bloody heck did Andy Serkis do that 21 times?
Oh, fuck off!
Dedication.
He's joking.
No.
Yeah, I got that one.
Crevine, and I will not accept.
Man!
I will not accept.
Man, you're joking. I didn't actually put it down.
You didn't even write birds.
I don't remember seeing it, but I guessed it.
It's on.
I think
the end.
it's extended. It's the extended, isn't it? Because the camera just pans up a
pans
little
out
bit and
very
extended.
slightly.
Dewey, I put a wisp of cloud. Is that acceptable?
No.
Not wrong.
No, it is not.
Moving fast against the wind.
So what horse was given to Aragorn by Éomer? The answer is Hasufel.
Can I have? I've written Asselfell with no H. Is that allowed?
It's just your accent.
It's a silent H.
I was going to say honesty, Harry. Honesty.
Okay.
I was 5 seconds away from writing Hasselfell before I wrote Asfrolof. Sorry, before I wrote Brago.
Yeah,
no,
I did that.
Brago is Theoden's
Brago's the one he
horse.
finds in the thing.
Yeah, it's Theoden's horse who comes to find him.
Yeah.
Aragorn says, Éowyn says she fears a cage.
20 point flying.
Point flying first, excellent.
None right in round 2.
Return of the King. What does Pippin replace the Palantir with when he steals it from Gandalf? The answer is a jug.
The pot down.
No, it's a jug. It's got a handle.
It is a joke, to be fair.
I put a vase with a handle.
I would give that.
I mean, that's pretty close.
So, what 5 things does Gandalf tell Pippin not to tell Denethor about? So, Boromir's death, Frodo, the One Ring, Aragorn, and anything at all.
Oh, anything at all.
Yeah.
I got to say nothing at all.
Yeah, I know. He says say nothing at all.
He says don't say anything at all.
If I put Boromir, does that count?
No.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Half a point?
Do we get a point for each?
Yeah, a point for each. So Boromir's death, Frodo, the One Ring, Aragorn, anything at all. Question 3. Where does Theoden ask Gamling for everybody? Every able-bodied man to gather is Dunharrow?
I genuinely thought I was going to get that wrong.
I already knew I got it wrong. I put a hill.
It's kind of true.
Who first saying what does he gather? And I was like, what? How can you gather?
Who first injures Gothmog? It's Éowyn.
Yeah.
She slices the back of his leg.
Yeah, and that's why he's pissed.
Yeah. Who's holding the crown cushion during Aragorn's coronation? It's Gimli.
Gimli.
Yep.
Just the right height.
Damn it.
Damn you, Gimli! Damn you!
And what vegetable are some hobbits in awe of at the pub?
Yeah.
It is a pumpkin.
I thought I was going to done like it was a Swede.
No, it is a pumpkin. So
I
the
switched
cast.
two of my numbers.
It was a pumpkin.
Because I put pumpkin for number 1.
Oh no. The cast. What are Peter Jackson's 3 cameos in The Lord of the Rings? He is Carrot Man / the Man in Bree.
Carrot Man.
He is a Rohan warrior throwing a spear at the gate of Helm's
Yeah.
Deep. And he is a
And
corsair who's shot by an arrow.
Yes.
He's definitely not the Bree guardsman, no?
No.
He's not in the. Where is he when you see him?
He just walks over the path and eats a carrot.
They do the same thing again in The Hobbit.
Yeah, and it is so shit, it's unbelievable. It's like the worst acting he's ever done.
What have you said, Clubly?
Well, I'd be like Bree villager with carrot,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then I put corsair pirate on ship.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Is the Corsair bosun model based on Peter Jackson?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, GW made a Carrot Man for him specifically, but it was never released.
They did.
Yeah,
There was
I
only
think
one
that
made, and it was sent. There's 2 made. There's one at GW and one was sent to Peter Jackson. That's
Yeah,
Jay
I
about
think
it.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So number 2, which member of the Fellowship does not lend his voice to the Lord of the Rings cast commentary? It's Viggo Mortensen.
I guess that because he's the most up his arse out of the actors.
Number 3, who voiced Gothmog?
Craig Parker.
Craig Parker, and he plays Haldir.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I did
So-
not know that.
He is not the actor. He just voices him.
Do you know who is the actor?
It's the guy who plays Lawrence, isn't it?
Yeah, Lawrence McCory, something like that.
Correct.
That the guy who played Lurk.
Yeah.
And
the Witch King.
Witch King, yeah.
So he talks to himself in one scene and will turn into him, which I find.
And no, and the voice of the Witch King.
Which actor from the Fellowship did not get a Fellowship tattoo? It is John
John
Rhys
Rhys
Davies.
Davies, yeah.
Who got it instead?
Brett Beatty.
Double.
Correct, Harry Parker.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's a good one.
I'll give you a point
Right.
for. I'll give you a point for his size / stunt double.
Oh man, that's punishing my extra knowledge.
And what is the translation of the Elvish tattoo the Fellowship got? It is 9.
9.
The word 9.
Didn't do very well at all. On that.
Not bad.
Better than I thought it was going
I'm
So-
doing about as bad as I thought I would.
Guess the silhouette time. Shout 'em out. Number 1.
Skillet, veteran with
veteran
sword,
shield.
shield.
Correct.
Yep.
Woohoo. Number 2.
Is this
Orc
a
crew.
crewman?
It is a
Orc Siege crew.
Mordor Orc Siege crew.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I was going to write that first, and then I thought, no, can't be that easy.
Number 3.
Rohan
Outrider.
It's a Rohan Outrider on foot.
Rohan
With a
Outrider,
bow.
correct.
Nice one. Didn't get that.
Do we get a bonus point for being on foot?
No, who said that?
Number 4.
Blackguard
Blackguard
Barador
drummer.
War Drummer.
Orc drummer, yeah.
Yep. that one.
Correct.
Yeah.
I almost put Uruk drummer.
Number 5.
Oh wait, it's a blackguard. Oh,
Yeah, it's a blackguard
That's not
drummer.
allowed, is it?
No,
Yeah,
it's a
it's blackguard
blackguard
I
drummer.
can't have
Blackguard
orc drummer,
bird,
can I? Ah, damn it.
Number 5.
Yeah,
Mounted
it's
Aragorn.
Aragorn. Mounted.
Aragorn.
Aragorn
Yeah,
on
but you don't know
horse.
whether he's got armor or an elven cloak or any of that
Oh,
bollocks.
shut up, Mike. He's just an horse.
That's clearly an elven cloak in the picture.
And
Really?
Phil,
whether it's an
Phil,
elven
number 6.
Dalamir.
Delamere.
It is
yeah.
Dalamir.
Got it right.
Bar.
Got it right, Dewey.
I almost put it was Gollum on a rock when he had the shadow over him. It looked a lot like the Gollum on rock.
Yeah.
So moving on to the profile. That should be one we'll remember. And there's 3
So-
answers. Do we know?
Captain of Numenor, Corsair, Captain, Candish, Captain.
Ooh,
Chief Father.
Captain
2
of
out of
Dale.
3. Captain of Dale,
Is it a
correct.
Mahud? Is it a Mahud chief? No,
No,
it's
it's
Candice.
Captain of Numenor, Captain of Dale, and a Candice chieftain.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I got 2.
I got.
Is it
Is the
You will that threw
He is
me.
defense
because
5.
No,
when
strength
it
5.
has-
Yeah, I swear he's strength 5 actually, because the base guys are strength 4.
no Captains of
it's
Numenor
fine.
are strength 4? Been
No.
making Numenor this.
Okay.
what I'm meant to be working. It's a weird thing, which
With
think
the
it's
second
wrong.
point of will, does that not make it a king of men, a Haradrim king, and a Candish king?
No, because it's just got
quite
one word. It's an
possibly.
error.
Yeah, the extra
It was
rule
an
point was a
error.
typing error.
Candish King has 3 attacks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he?
And courage 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Something like that.
5, I think. Yeah.
So number 2. Did anyone get this?
Is one of them?
I put Mary and Pippin.
Which
No,
Mary and Pippin?
They've only got
With
one
armour.
fight.
The
God of the Citadel,
Not-
Pippin.
The captain
Mary
of
Pippin.
no. Will it be the Captain
It is
Mary and Captain Perry?
It is Peregrine Took, Guard of the Citadel, and Modok Brandybuck, Knight of the Mark.
Yeah. Do you have to get the names right, or
Just as long as you specify.
I
in
put
your answer.
Rohan and I put
Gondor.
Rohan, Mary, and Gondor Pippin.
I
Yeah,
put
that's fine.
Captain
fine.
Pippin and Captain Mary? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So just Mary and Pippin's no good.
No.
Yeah, because the other one they only have 1 fate in the
Well,
fellowship.
there's 3 profiles for them because there's the Shire profiles as well.
Yeah, you've got Captain of the Shire for them both as well.
Yeah.
So number 3.
Okay, I should probably cross that then because I was
doing
thinking
here.
of those.
It is doing here.
Yeah, I got that one.
I was going to say, Josh, if you didn't get that.
There's one model that I don't know the profile for.
Number 4, Luke.
Durbas.
Correct.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
I spent ages going, that's not any dwarf I know, and then I remembered there's another model in the game with 5-inch move.
He's in every damn list are right.
I got one. I got the right race, but I got the wrong mountain.
Okay. Number 5.
Bosun.
Corsair Bosun.
That is a Corsair Bosun.
That's it. That makes sense.
Nope.
Dwarf King, next one.
Dwarf King, yeah.
That's pretty self-explanatory. So moving on to the SBG rules. How many entries are there for the centuries chart? There is 4.
Yes. Got that one.
I've used them enough.
1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 6.
6, yeah.
Magical power durations are classed by instant, temporary, and exhaustion. Point for each. Number 3, what is the equivalent to with me for heroic accuracy? It is take aim. Number 4, what does a model need to stun an opponent? It is a 5+ for an opponent and a 6 for a monster.
Oh, that's a trick question.
They've changed that, haven't they? It used to be a 4.
It used to be a 4 for anything.
Yeah.
I used to take it until they changed it in the new edition.
Number 5, what missile weapon has a range of 12 and a
Slingshot.
Slingshot, yeah.
I put a blowpipe.
Blowpipes are
I think
strength.
blowpipe strength 2.
They are strength 2. And which magical power is this? It is
Enchanted
Enchanted
Blade.
Blade.
Good.
I can't believe I actually got that one right.
I put Blade Wrath and then scribbled it out after.
Blade Wrath is strength 6 result.
Yeah, add strength, doesn't it? Yeah.
Or 10 channeled.
I almost put Blade Wrath or something similar.
So my favourite round. Say what you see.
Say what you see.
Number 1.
Instill fear.
Instill fear.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Oh.
Just drowned in the end.
I was thinking box water scream. I was like, I just could not get it.
Yeah, that emoji is shocked.
Number 2. Did anyone get this?
Pencil.
Is it hold the line?
Hold ground.
Oh, bollocks!
Oh, very good.
There's the groan.
Tom, was that you?
Yeah.
Tom, excellent.
I got the next 4 wrong.
Okay.
Pleasant.
Better than fist pencil crack.
Yeah.
The next one is
Umbar.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, I should have known that one.
That is good.
It says it right there as well.
Number 4. So the first guy is Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Edoras.
Edoras,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't have got that one without knowing it.
Number 5. I heard there was a lot of chuckles on this one.
Morgul Knight.
It is a Morgul Knight.
Yep.
Very good.
And number 6.
Oliver Bird.
Fell Beast. Yeah.
Fell Beast.
Yeah.
Dodgy pigeon.
So that is all the rounds. So round 1 is out of 19, round 2 out of 6, round 3 out of 11, round 4 out of 8, round 5 out of 6, round 6 out of 9, round 7 out of 9, and round 8 out of 6.
We've got over 50%, so I will take that.
Nice. So, like I say, drop all your scores onto the Facebook thread, and then you can start jabbing at each other and seeing which ones you got wrong and which ones you didn't.
Oh, where is this on the quiz group?
There's a Facebook thread in the GBHL.
Oh, is there? Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, how do I find it?
What's the total?
74.
74.
Oh, not too bad. Probably bad.
Is that the total you got, or?
No. I got 75.
Oh, where is it? I can't find this. Oh, there it is. That's it.
Yeah, pop all your scores in there, and you can carry on. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. I have recorded this for everyone else who can watch it later. I'm going to do
and
do it again and get a better score. If you do it again and don't get 74, I will be hilarious. If the next one will be on the 23rd of June. It is a Tuesday, and in 2 weeks' time.
Excellent. So it's a fortnight tomorrow, yeah?
Fortnight tomorrow, correct.
Sweet.
So I hope
well done, Derry. It was great fun. That was
That's
really good.
quite all right.
It's a lot of fun.
That's quite all right.
I'm going to guarantee I scored the lowest, so thank you. That was fun.
Time is knowledge.
There's some very impressive scores there. CJ 64. That's really good.
Yeah.
Thread on the GBHL. I will jump on that. So thank you all again, and I'm sure I will see you all soon.
I'm sure.
Thanks, Dewey.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Cheers, Derry.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Nice to see you all.
Nice to see you all too.
Take care.